All right, so they're in their first set of circle hip drops. So you see the elbows stay on the ground. They're bringing the hip up as if you're going over a ball and back down to the ground. Up and over. This is 1 minute reps. Going up and over. Good. And you see they're not bouncing off the ground, not even touching the ground. Stopping, using the abs to pull them right back up again. So you can see those are the hips going over. Now, if you're real tight in your shoulders, you may find that your elbow may come off the ground, and that's okay. And you get to that fatigue where the guys down here just give up. All right, so you want to keep pushing through. It's only 1 minute. Now they're going to switch over to either side using one hand, and they're going to do a side plank hip drop. So it's one side you're going to do for 30 seconds. Here it is. And it's one side going up and down for 30 seconds. Make it a fast transaction. There you go. Or just fast transition, rather. There you go. So you see them pulling it up, squeezing. Good. Yep, it's hard. And this is 30 seconds. And then the people that can see the timer, they'll yell switch, so those people that can't see the timer will know when to switch over. And that is all just one set. You have 3 sets of these to do. We're doing one giant set of these. No breaks in between these. We're finishing these off. So they're back to the circle hip drops. So you see they took no break this time going through on this last set here, or this last series of exercises. They're going straight through one big giant set all the way through. This is taking them to that fatigue point, really working all of the core. Remember, the circle hip drops, what you're seeing now, is 1 minute in duration. When you go to the side plank hip drops, they're 30 seconds each side. Those shoulders get tight. And to the side, here you go. This is finishing up the second set, then all they have is one left. So if you guys are just jumping into this one now, hey, don't cheat it. Go back to all the previous exercises and hit those first. Those are all 3 sets as well. You have to hit those things first. There's a reason to our madness here at CFMAF with our hit 'em high intensity interval training through effective movement. There's a reason for the order in which we have these things. So go back and do them in those orders for your maximum result. Lift that hip up a little further, Jake. There you go. He's at fatigue level. Good. Good, Zeke. Good. Good, Mr. Jackson. Good, Mr. Porter. 3 seconds. Now this is where it gets to be the toughest. You know it's that last set, right? It's like, oh man, I could just stop right now. I heard a champion once tell me that when his body gets to total fatigue, that's when he tells himself one more. Because then he's putting into his mind that even though his body may say quit, his mind says, I can overcome that pain. So he always adds in just one more to prove to himself that he could continue through. Yeah, those shoulders are getting tight. Come on. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Now you can see the end of that finish line, right? So you can see you're coming to the end. Now you push through. You're making that determination. Do you just want to finish, or do you want that first place? If you want that first place, you push through. The first place for us, if you're not competing, is being your absolute best. Not your momentary best, but your absolute best. Three seconds, they get the switch. Here you go, 30 seconds, and the core is complete. Excellent job.